We all have an opinion about Israel. One of the problems is that many of us speak based on information given to us by a jihadist terrorist group. The latest story they try to sell you is that an Israeli missile attacked the Al-Ali hospital in Gaza, killing 500 innocent people. British, French, American, and of course Israeli intelligence accused Islamic Jihad of firing a rocket from a nearby cemetery. Hamas lied, and today the death toll from the failed rocket is less than 50 souls. Is this the first time Hamas has treated us as stupid? No, it is a pattern of behavior. In April 2002, at the height of the Al-Aqsa Intifada, Israel responded to jihadist attacks from Jenin by penetrating the refugee camp in that Palestinian city. 52 Palestinians and 23 Israeli soldiers were killed. The Palestinians told you at the time that they had suffered between 500 and 3,000 casualties. The Palestinian Minister of Information, Yasser Abdravo, even accused Israel of digging mass graves for the 900 Palestinians killed by the Israelis in the Jenin massacre. In Operation Cast Lead in 2009, they claimed that Israel had intentionally fired white phosphorus at civilians in a battle in which several thousand Palestinians were massacred. The vast majority were children, women, and the elderly. Then, the Hamas spokesman, Fadki Hamed, wanted to point out the heroism of his people, and on the way, acknowledged that 700 of the 1,103 killed in the war were armed combatants. How did we go from several thousand innocent people killed to 63% of military personnel killed? Is anyone on the way thinking that we are easy to deceive? The worst scam we experienced during Protective Edge. The Intelligence and Terrorism Information Center, Meir Amit, reported in a detailed name-by-name analysis the 1,598 Palestinians killed in Operation Protective Edge. Of the fatalities that were identified, approximately 45% were non-combatants, while 55% were soldiers. Hundreds of civilians killed, not cause for celebration, but a casualty ratio of nearly 1-to-1, as we have seen in Protective Edge, is a remarkably low figure by the grim standards of warfare against terrorists who rightly use their citizens as human shields. Coalition efforts in Afghanistan, for example, produce a ratio of 3-to-1 and 4-to-1 in the case of Iraq. Okay, Hamas often lies, but are they the only ones doing it in the Middle East? As you will see, this is a much more widespread phenomenon than it appears. Why are we deceived? Because we, who were educated that lying is wrong, think that everyone was taught the same. In Islamic radicalism, lying to promote the interests of Islam is legal. Moreover, it has a name, ta'akya. Lying to a Christian or a Jew, for Hamas, is totally illogical. And then we come to the Gaza Strip. Hamas wants to get world solidarity, and for that it will lie to victimize itself. It takes advantage of the fact that on the other side of the world, there are many people eager to confirm its prejudices. If in the past, they were taught that Jews killed children to make unleavened bread, now the Jewish state is doing the same as their ancestors did in the Middle Ages. But there are others who play along with Hamas. Many journalists consider that the information they receive from the Gaza Ministry of Health in the hands of Hamas is totally reliable, even more so than the information provided by the Israeli democracy. No journalist verifies that the data is true and reliable, because if they did, Hamas would dispatch them from the Strip in the blink of an eye. We all have opinions about Israel. Some of us speak out in pain because innocent Palestinians lose their lives or their property, while others replicate what the Taqiyya dictates to them.